This is just a temporary employee. Look, oh my god, temporary employee. Is that the police? We think it's the police. Yes. So this is what happened. Ryan's biggest project was the website, which wasn't doing very well. So Ryan recorded the sales twice to show that they were good. Once as office sales and once as website sales, which in business terms is what we call misleading shareholders. Another better word is fraud. I think the real crime was his beard. You might be thinking the real crime was his beard. You might be wondering, what am I doing on a trampoline? Well, I thought I'd bounce around for a bit to relieve some stress before getting on with my workday. But that didn't happen. My entire plan to gather all the office and warehouse staff for another safety seminar fell apart. But this time, where is Michael? Oh my god, he's on the roof. Now I've got their attention. I tell them about the bitter reality of depression. And then I say, hey, have you ever seen someone commit suicide? And I jump and they panic and see the dangers of depression with their own eyes. A nice side effect is that they might think, oh, I should have treated Michael better, but that's not why I'm doing it. Then I land on the trampoline and bounce a few more times just for fun. I head downstairs, go towards the corner and die. Ready? Let's do it. Take him down. Yeah, bingo. Wow, wow, wow. Turn off the car alarm. Clean up the mess. Alright. Find out whose car that is. If it's Stanley's, call James Pliny's office. See if he handles hate crime cases. Also, take the trampoline apart. Put it in the storeroom. We aren't allowed to use the storeroom. Get Patch to do it. Or see Monster. I'll do it. Here, let's go. Hurry up, you guys. My life. Oh, my life. Michael, what happened? Everything is wrong. The stress of my modern office has driven me into depression. Depression? Isn't that just a fancy word for feeling sad? Dwight, you are clueless. Depression is a very serious illness. According to a 2004 study, over 32,000 people commit suicide every year. Was that the last year data was available? Yeah, my head is in turmoil and aching terribly. Don't make a hasty decision. Wait, where are the warehouse guys? I didn't think they'd be needed for this part. Well, that's the point, you idiot. Alright, I'll do it. Okay, blue collar workers, take note. What do you think the odds of this actually happening are? I'd say 1 in 10,000. Alright, I'll put $10 on those odds. If someone gives you 1 in 10,000 odds on something, you take it. If John Mellencamp ever wins an Oscar, I'm going to be a very rich man. Michael is on the roof, acting strangely. Oh my god. Michael, what happened? Everything is wrong, Dwight. The stress of my modern office has plunged me into depression. Depression? Isn't that just a fancy word for feeling sad? Dwight, you ignoramus. Anyway, you know, the first performance was a bit rocky, but I really think they did well in the second show. I might bring my parents to the matinee show tomorrow. And that brings me to my favorite part. That's too bad. At least we are. Darn it. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's about to jump. Oh, he's going to kill himself. He's pretending to kill himself. Yeah, sorry. Hey, Michael, don't jump on the bouncy castle. You can't do that because you'll get badly hurt. Mike, that goes completely against safety rules. If you jump, you could get seriously injured. You told me my life was too comfortable and soft. Yeah, but I never said you didn't have a reason to live. What do I have to live for? Lots of things. Hey, you, Nelly Robert, how are you settling into life in Scranton? So far, so good. The water pressure at the hotel is amazing. Yeah, it's surprising what a difference that can make, isn't it? Let's find something fun for you to do here, okay? Oh, I've already found it. I'm the manager. It's the next logical step. It's perfect for me. We have a manager. Really? Because it's 10 o'clock right now. For an hour. Excuse me, has anyone seen Andy this morning? Yeah, that's weird. He's usually here by now, right guys? Hello. Andy, I'm Robert. Why aren't you at work? Hey, Robert. I really wanted to come to work today, but I'm really sick. I don't care. I don't care. Please come to work right away. Okay, I'll try to come, even though I have the Florida flu. He hung up before I could finish. finish. I'm in Florida to pick up Aaron. As soon as I got in my car and kept driving until I reached the ocean. My heart is my map. Turns out Tallahassee is about 200 miles inland. So I went pretty far, but not bad for a heart-based map, right? No, thanks a lot, BP. We can't really do much about it until he gets here. Can't you do anything about it? Sometimes flowers arrange themselves, Jim. So what's happening? That's the question, isn't it? Man, this is a mess, brother. Who is this strange woman? I know this is a lot. So who knows what's going on? Anyone? You? Yes. Hold on. I'm really good at guessing names. Is it Chumbo? I think it's a mix of Dumbo and Jumbo with a touch of chubby thrown in. That's not a name. So no one can tell me what's going on. Well, let me explain it all to you. We are getting to know each other. But why, madam? Because I'm your new manager. Robert, is Nellie our new manager? This is an awkward situation. We live in a world of routines and rhythms. Kevin wants someone's lunch. Phyllis has a new necklace. Who is this woman? I came here just to get to know you all, learn your names, and maybe learn the company song from someone. And in return, all I got was disrespect. You've left me no choice but to get to know you even better. Hot Tub Party Performance Review. Hot Tub Party Performance Review. If you don't even know us, how can you conduct our performance reviews based on first impressions? That's why I suggest smiling first of all. This is Phyllis, the woman with the pretty nails and tiny feet. Nellie, I'm sorry, but I don't feel comfortable being judged by someone I don't even know. Okay, I understand. I'll show you how it's going. Dwight, I don't accept being judged by someone I don't respect. I lost respect for you in Florida. If it were up to me, you'd be in jail forever. Dwight, I've got your Dwight. I've finished your performance review. You are getting a raise. What, Dwight? You carry this company on your strong shoulders. You are our Atlas. And for that, don't you think you deserve a raise? There is no limit to what I deserve. So you accept it. So you agree to it. 5%, nothing less. Absolutely not. 7%, 6%. I know my worth. A salary increase isn't a real thing. Money isn't a real thing. Not since we went off the gold standard. I grew up in poverty. I didn't have much education or any particular skills. I don't work very hard. And most of my ideas are either unoriginal or completely useless. And yet, I landed a job I wasn't prepared for. One that wasn't right for me and was already held by someone else, but I got it anyway. If you ask me, that's the American dream. Anything can happen to anyone. It all comes down to luck. My 15th anniversary party was cancelled suddenly. Everything came to an end. He said, I don't want the figs. I've already bought them and I don't have anywhere to keep them. So I feel like I've been treated unfairly. Did you talk to him about it? Obviously, you've been talking to him all day. Did you discuss this with him? Well, I didn't know specifically about the figs. Okay, so I don't get it. It doesn't make sense because I thought that under the new system, he left it at reception and we made a photocopy of it. Oh, okay. I don't want to get involved in this. It might just be a case of some people getting burned. Well, it's not like that, ma'am. You know, I was thinking it reminds me of the lists Dwight used to make. That was for when we were all on a cruise ship and had to be assigned to lifeboats. And this is for if we were on a cruise ship and had to split up into life rafts. Tell me one thing. In a situation like that, who would eat whom? No, that can't happen. I have to say, sticking to the left side seems better. Me, Jim, Dwight, Darrell. No offense, Sam. I don't think, sorry. SHH, Pam, come on. Don't be such a right-sider. Yeah, for God's sake, Andy. Yeah, get in. Well, this is weird. Very weird. But you left your notebook at the reception desk. Great, thanks. And it was open and people saw it and are just going crazy, wondering what it is. Wondering what it is. It's a photocopy of your notebook. You read my notebook, photocopied it, and distributed it? No, they did that. And they were the ones who told me to ask you about it. Please. No, the thing is, it's a doodle. What some people doodle while working when their minds are wandering. They draw houses or penises. I create words and lists. That's interesting. And by the way, I'm glad I asked. People kept saying, did you remove my name from there? I might as well have just built a queue. Okay, Robert is in the annex. Everyone think fast. What do these groups have in common? Maybe we are supposed to do this with people from our own group. That's not it. With people from other groups. Still wrong. Stanley, you solve puzzles all day long. What do we have? Look, take the first letter of each name, assign it a number, add them all up, and shove it up your ass. Thanks. We needed a bit of a laugh, but folks, we really need to figure this out. I know it's alphabetical. No, it's not. Let's find out. Let's line up and compare the lines. Let's see if we can figure anything out. Alright, those on the left, come here. Those on the right, line up here. Stand facing each other. Pair up according to height and weight. Let's size each other up. And the ones on the left side of the list, attack. Wait. Stop. What are you doing? Stop. Warning. I want to invite these people to lunch with me. Jim, Dwight, Angela, Daryl, Kevin, Toby, Phyllis, Oscar. Dunder Mifflin is still a strong company, and we will emerge as a better and more profitable company than before. This isn't as much fun as I thought it would be. It was fun when we weren't on the verge of bankruptcy. Do you think we are going bankrupt? They are really angry. Believe me, everyone is working incredibly hard, even on weekends, struggling and trying to get the company back on track. You people are criminals. Whoa. Hold on. These aren't criminals. These are good people. They invited me here today. They invited me to their hospitality suite where I had a free meal and it was delicious. Just listen. Do you know how nice they are?